and we're making some wizardly alchemy here with some beautiful colors, and I just couldn't not buzz in for a minute on a magical live stream to share with you what your woman wizard, happiness navigator, pollinator of positivity is up to today. Yes, that's me, Melissa Mojo B, and we're making a special. This is actually ideal for feminine cycle tea because it has raspberry, red, it's rad raspberry, red raspberry leaf, and lots of other goodies. And you might see in the background here we have elderberry. We've just made an elderberry syrup, which is now in our lovely Queens and Bees jar from Scotland, and it's got a little herbal remnants in there from what was in there before. But what's really in there is elderberry, and elderberries look like this. This is the paste that comes out after you made the sugar syrup. The reason why we would do a sugar syrup for elderberry is because it's a great way to preserve it, and then you get this paste afterwards that you can make tea out of. You can actually add to muffins and all kinds of other experimental adventures in alchemy. So I just wanted you to be here while I stirred it in this beautiful combination of rose petals. We have butterfly pea flower here. We have oat straw. So the petals are really good for heart opening on the roses, obviously. Oat straw is quite a nervine. Butterfly pea is actually an adaptogen. We have nettle in here. The butterfly pea is also super antioxidant, and it has this magical color changing ability that makes it so that our tea will actually turn blue. And then if we want to get extra with the alchemy, we can add a little pinch of lemon to our tea, and that blue will turn a magenta color. So this is going to be amazing. It has lemon balm in it as well, which is quite akin to me, Melissa Mojo B, as its Latin name is also Melissa. And we're just making it all up. Oat straw. We wouldn't think about oat straw being so good for our nerves, but in fact it is. And so this beautiful combination will be mixed up. And hello everybody, I see y'all buzzing on into the tree hive in the sky with your woman wizard as we mix up some alchemy here. This is a tea that is specifically wonderful for the feminine cycle because it has rad raspberry leaf, rad raspberry leaf, and also it has, but it would be good for anyone really, because red raspberry leaf is not, not good for the masculine either. So the butterfly peas is my particular favorite part of this blend, probably that deep purple, which actually will turn blue. And there's not much in nature that turns blue. So this one is a special magic that I just wanted to share with you as we concocted this. And so you would take about a tablespoon of this tea, a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, and you would steep it. You don't want to boil your tea fully, the water, so you want it to be about 90 degrees, which is about 10 degrees under boiling. And then you would add your hot water to the 1 or 2 tablespoons per cup and cover it. That's the other key to tea alchemy, to our elixirs here. And most of all, when we're making magic like this, we are stirring in gratitude as our #1 magic. Thank you so much to what used to be called Nature's Way Apothecary. We showed it yesterday. I think it's now called Health from Nature on Roncesvalles, and they have all the herbs in jars as well as many packaged out. But it is a real deal apothecary, so we're so grateful to them. We're so grateful to the earth for providing all this magic and nourishment for us. The blue butterfly pea flowers are actually an amazing, adaptogens are huge for people who aren't drinking. They just make us feel great. They add a little bit of, you know, relaxation and a certain energetic property that's amazing. So yes, we would add 1 or 2 tablespoons hot water, not boiling hot, just under boiling, and then we would cover it and steep for 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, and then use that. You can add a little bit in a cold tea if you prefer. You can really get really creative with your elixirs. So you could have a soda stream here. So oftentimes I'll make a soda stream and then add some of this extract, like very much, so you can make it a little bit strong and then add it into whatever. I make a lot of fruit syrups, so you can add a little bit into your fruit syrup and start to make amazing elixirs. This is a tea that we're making, Mary. This is a tea that's specifically great for the feminine cycle, but also just for any kind of, you know, anxiety, nervous system stuff, just to make you feel better. So it has Red Raspberry Leaf is the main. We would have about 40 grams of that. This is actually a double batch though, so there's actually about 80. The next one would be oat straw. Then that would be around, well, we'll just do with 40, and then so 20 of the oat straw, or sorry, 20 of lemon balm, and then 15 of the oat straw, and 15 of nettle. And then we have rose petals, and we have that blue butterfly flower as well. The herbs, do the herbs get in the tea? So there's different ways to brew it. What I do is I have, let me just see if I can grab it handy here. Yes, this is one. This one's well used. It pops right inside of this teapot over here, right? So I just put this inside of there. And then, excuse my band-aid, I did cut myself. Yeah, so you would just pop, here, we'll just do it right now. Thanks for the idea, Mary Bailey. I love that. Okay, so I'm just going to use my big silver spoon to get it in there. And that's about 2 tablespoons, right? So we would pop that in there. We would get it nice and hot. But again, we don't want our water to be boiling. So just under boiling, about 90 degrees, especially if you have one of those fancy kettles that has the digital readout on it. You can actually set it to 90 degrees, and that's perfect for herbal tea. You would cover it, right? We would put our cover on, even maybe put a cloth on top of that, because as you can see, this doesn't seal all the way. We want to keep all those herbal essences in our pot, in our tea, just brewing and giving us the best possible outcome. And again, when we're doing any of this, we want to just stoke that with gratitude magic. So sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love you, I love you, I love you. And we can do that when we make the tea as well, to just up that magic a bit. So steep it for about 15 minutes with the lid on. If you don't have a teapot, just make sure whatever you're using, even if it's just a cup, you can just put a little saucer on top and you'll be dandy. You know what? Actually, Mary, I am going to be selling this. I'm in Toronto. I'm not sure where you're at. And I do have a website. The website is www.mojoandmagic.com. And please do subscribe and hit us up on the channel. Explore over there. There's lots of multi-passionate magic, because I love to make all kinds of things, including music. And if you want to look in our live section from yesterday, you'll see the beautiful apothecary that we just got all this lovely stuff from. So you know what, Mary? I'm just going to be getting the prices set for this and deciding what measurements we're going to put it out in and stuff like that. But in the meantime, I wanted to just show you how you can make it also if you have an apothecary in your area. So thank you so much for your idea, and I will keep everybody posted as I get into the elixir part of Mojo and Magic. So we've been making lots of bath and body products. We do pain begone salves or rubs and creams. We've done lipsticks and lip chaps. We've done hand salves and beef tallow. We've done face creams, all kinds of amazing stuff. So this is just really getting into the elixir exploration. I've been doing herbs for many, many years. I had panic attacks when I was about 18 years old, and I'm now in my 40s. So I've been exploring this stuff for a very long time. And since I got sober over 10 years ago, elixirs is something I'm really interested in. So this is a beautiful one, and we'll show you once we get it brewed up. Maybe we'll have a little tea time later, a little sing-song, little tunes, talk, and tarot, and a cup of tea. So I just wanted to buzz in and show you what I was up to, because we're doing over 100 live streams in 111 days, and it's just making me decide to pop up a little more often with a little something different, you know? Doesn't it look oddly good to eat? It looks good to eat. It's so delicious. That's it. The energy of this is so powerful and delicious and luscious and like luxe, deluxe. But wait till you see when we brew it. So do buzz back again soon, and we'll see what it looks like in the cup, and we'll share a cup of tea. Thanks for being here with me, Mary, and everybody. So much love, and I'll see you again really soon. Mwah. Kisses and blisses. Bye from the hive.